Hello and welcome to Trish Rock Inspires podcast. This is series 8, Frequency First, Then Reality. This is a space for grounded conversations about peace, frequency, and conscious living, and how our inner state quietly shapes the reality we experience. There's nothing to fix here, just space to pause, reflect, and realign. Let's begin. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of Trish Rock Inspires. And today we have an amazing conversation coming up. I've got the incredible Anna Wiley from Anna Wiley International. Hey, Anna.
Hi, Trish. How are you?
Oh, good. Anna is a high frequency business mentor and founder of Anna Wiley International, blending frequency, soul alignment, and strategic execution to help mission-led entrepreneurs scale with clarity and ease. Known for her unique ability to see the whole field, the energy, the soul blueprint, the mindset, the structure, the sales, and the systems, Anna helps clients transform their calling into a profitable and scalable company. With 30 years of commercial sales and leadership experience, she previously led high-performing teams in the finance and property industries, contributing to a 400% business growth. Today, Anna guides conscious leaders to rise into wealth, visibility, and aligned impact through her signature mix of energetic mastery and intelligent business strategy. I love it. And I love having you on the podcast.
Yay! So happy and honored to be here. So thank you for having me. And hi, everybody. Nice to connect you all.
And look, you truly do all of that stuff. I've seen you. I've seen you tap into the whole field and transform people's businesses. And it's just incredible. So let's talk about business and frequency to get started.
Okay, beautiful.
What does frequency actually mean in business, and why is it so important that it is actually the first thing you focus on when you're working with someone?
Wow, great question, Trish. My two favorite things to talk about frequency in business. So thank you.
Me too.
Yay. I suppose for me, frequency is the internal state of a human. So it's the operating system of a person. So their nervous system, the emotional baseline, their beliefs, their identity. So I call it the four pillars of them. So I focus on frequency first because it's the raw material, everything that is created from that place. So it's like, when we build a house, it's the foundation. Frequency is the foundation of that. And I often look at it as alchemy. So in alchemy, copper is transformed into gold, not by forcing it, it's by changing in the internal composition of it. So when we talk about, business, it's the same thing. So if someone is operating from fear or pressure or their nervous system isn't aligned, that kind of thing, no strategy or systems that's going to help them create the business that they're wanting or the impact that they want. It's not coming from power, it's coming from force. And yes, we can build a business from force, but we all, as you know, a lot of us, we overgive, and also we burn out. So when we come from a place of coherence, where we're back into our hearts and we're coming from that place, that same person is, and then when they take that aligned action, magic happens. Like the whole field around them shifts so that they can have that in their business. And not just business, you can apply that in all areas of your life. So when you come from that place, you're turning you become the gold, and you're able to create from that place. And it's like, everyone talks about jumping timelines. So when you're in coherence, you can have it all now, because that version of you you're being that frequency and you're coming from that place. And when you take that guided action, it's like, the clients just turn up out of the blue. You go and have lunch with a girlfriend and they ask you to put a like proposal for you just out of nowhere. And that's what happened with a client of mine in December. So, when you're from power and when you're from that place, magic happens. And I know with you do that too because you work from that place as well. So it's just a beautiful place to start and a beautiful place to co-create from there, if
It
that makes
really
sense.
is,
Yeah.
yeah. And I haven't always been in that place, and I know it was the same for you as well, because we've been taught for so many generations that it's push. You have to keep
Push. Yeah.
doing, and everything's
Hmm.
pushing, and nothing comes in like magic. You have to, feet on the ground, and you've got to be there, push,
Yeah.
push, push. But
Yeah.
that's where the burnout
The
is, and
burnout. Yeah. Hmm.
there's got to be that flow as well, and having that flow though doesn't mean we're just all kind of in meditation mode, like we're taking action,
Yes.
but the
Yes.
action is coming from that aligned kind of, I know this is the right next thing, rather
Yes.
than, gosh, I hope this works.
Yes. Yeah. You feel it. You feel it inside, like that knowingness, that coherence. You feel that. And when you have that feeling, that's when we take that aligned action. And
Yeah.
and that's when the field around us shifts everything so that we can have what we've just asked for. So
Exactly. And the answers show up.
yes,
The
yes,
answers
yeah,
show up, and then you take action on the answers. So it's
yeah,
so much more ease. And that'll happen to
yes.
me, and I'm sure it happens to you as well all the
Mm,
time. But
mm,
sometimes you'll kind of even just wake up in the morning after you've asked something the night before. It's like, I wonder how that's going to work out. And you wake up in the morning and there's the answer in front of you in a
abs
post or a
yeah, yeah.
picture or a message. I'm like, there it is,
There
or a
you go.
thought.
Big thought. Yeah,
Like,
receive the
right.
downloads.
There it is. Let me take
Yeah,
action on it. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just so fascinating. I love how all that works, and
Mm,
and it feels good, kind of being in that flow as
mm,
well.
mm.
As opposed to the opposite.
Opposite, yeah. And because you're from that place, you become that magnet. You are the magnet. You are the abundance. You are whole. You're complete. And when
Yeah,
you come from that, it's like what you said, the peace. You come from a place of peace.
yeah, yeah,
And then
exactly.
when you just drop into that, into your body, that knowingness, just all things become very simple and aligned. And as you take the action step, when you take the action, you're so confident as well because you know that's the next step as well because
Yeah,
you've experienced it. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And this is what makes your approach different to the traditional business coaching. Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah. So with business coaching, it's mindset and strategy.
yeah,
And so this is before the mindset. This is before the strategy. It's the foundation of how we create from everywhere else. So it's just so important to have um, that alignment, that I call it coherence, or that resonance.
yeah,
And as you know, particularly when you come from that place and you're in resonance and you connect and you go into the quantum and ask questions and you say it out loud, that's when the answers come to you as well. So when you're in resonance
yeah.
and speak it in words, it's just magnetized to you compared to if you just speak it and you're in fear, it's not the same thing. You can
No.
say, like, you can say affirmations all you like, but you're not going to get the result that you want because your frequency is out of alignment. So,
Oh, I've got such a big example of that. I remember back in, it was like 2013 or whatever, and I started the personal development work. Um,
mm,
and I'm doing the affirmations, and I went out walking, and I'm saying I am valuable. I am valuable, right? Because I was told to say that I'm valuable. And I swear to God, I was crying for about a kilometre saying that because
mm,
my heart's going, no, you're not.
you're
Well,
not.
my heart, no, not my heart, my head was
Head,
going,
yes.
no, you're not. The old stories, I'm valuable. No, you're not. And I was crying the whole way. And it
Mm,
was from that
mm,
point on, I thought, you can't even say affirmations to yourself if you're in fear of them or if you don't believe them
Yeah.
because as you say, it doesn't matter what you say. If the frequency and the belief isn't behind those words,
Yes.
you're still attracting the notness of it.
Yes. Absolutely.
That's right. I'm really successful, but in the head,
Yeah.
like, no, you're not. Well,
No,
that's
you're
what you're
not.
attracting, right?
Yeah, yeah, and the field will bring in, what you're feeling from the inside. So
Yeah.
it's like you work on your frequency and then things change and the field changes. Like it's so important to understand that once we've changed internally, the field around us will bring everything to us and
Yes.
magnetize because we're the magnet from within. So that's the key.
It is the
Yeah,
key.
it's the key.
And I
Yeah.
know that you really help people with that because you channel in so much clarity around all of that. And when you give the business owner or the entrepreneur that bigger
Mm,
picture, then they get it and they
yeah.
feel it in
Okay.
here and they're like, oh, I know this is true for me. And that
Yeah.
changes the whole
That
frequency of
shifts
everything.
shifts it. And you get the goosebumps, they get the goosebump moments and they just feel it in their body. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's beautiful to watch that transition as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I don't see, someone, I see him as a whole field. So it's their frequency, their identity, their nervous system, their mindset, their structures, the
Yeah.
sales, the leadership, like all of it. So it's like you need all the pieces of the puzzle put together. It's
And
like,
that's
yeah,
what some people don't have. They've got
yeah,
some of it, but then there's and I'm
mm,
definitely in that, I've been in that several times. Like I've got
mm,
all the pieces, but oh man, there's still like,
something's missing. Yeah,
20% of the jigsaw
yeah,
puzzle pieces are
yeah,
missing. Where are
yeah.
they? Like, who took them?
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. And this is where alchemy comes in. So if the clients are feeling stuck or chaotic, they're in the copper stage. So I just tell them that you're in the copper stage of the alchemy, and we've got to move them from that to clarity, authority, momentum, coherence, and that's where the gold is.
Yeah.
So, for me, if I've got a visualization
Yeah.
to where I'm at, I'm able to shift myself from one state of consciousness to another a lot easier as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I also
Yeah.
teach every one of my clients is to, particularly if they're not, they don't understand how they're feeling, I get them to, put a timer on their phone every hour and ask themselves, how am I feeling? How am I feeling?
That's
And
great
if
to bring it
and
into the
if
awareness. Hey.
Yeah, because particularly, a lot of us aren't in our bodies yet. We're out of our bodies, and
Yeah.
that's not where our power is. We've lost our power. And I've
Yeah.
done it in the past so many times because I've been through domestic violence, so I know the difference. So, I used to do that myself. I used to, put a timer on and ask myself, how am I feeling? And if I'm
Yeah.
in fear, I don't take action in my business. I don't do any marketing. The work
Yeah.
is the frequency coming back into
It
love
is.
and
It
above
really
again.
is. And
Yeah.
that presence and that awareness of that is so powerful because there's no point at the end of the day when you're lying there in bed going, oh, damn, if only I'd have changed how I felt at 2 o'clock and didn't make that decision, then this wouldn't be happening, right? It's too late then, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You've got to have that awareness. And it's a
Absolutely.
practice.
Yeah.
It is
It's a
a
practice.
practice. It
Yeah.
is a practice. And
Mm.
even the best of us, can go
Oh my
some
gosh.
days without.
Well, I
Where
was
was
out
my
of
awareness today?
absolutely. Look, this morning I came back and I was completely out of alignment. So it's bringing myself back. It's not like you're always in love and above continuously all the time.
No.
We're human as well. And so, this morning I had to come back into my heart, take myself through my process, meditate, connect, that kind of thing.
Yes.
So, yeah, yeah.
I think it's good for people to know that, even if you see someone and you think they've got it all together, they're doing the work. They're doing the work behind the scenes and,
Mm, mm.
they're practicing
Yeah, yeah,
the stuff.
yes. Yeah.
They're doing the work.
Absolutely. I think
Yeah.
even monks, when they, meditate for, I used to work for I used to be a CEO for a spiritual teacher, and she used to work with the Dalai Lama and that kind of thing. So I got the back, the stories behind the scenes, and, you know,
Mm.
not everyone is in love and above 100% all the time. So,
Not even the Dalai Lama. Oh
funny.
dear.
Yeah, yeah.
So, do you want to share a story of a frequency-led transformation that you've created with yourself or with a client?
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
going to share you one of the experience I had years and years ago, probably
Okay.
about probably about 15 years ago, and I
Mm.
was in corporate, and I was learning all things frequency then, and I also knew that, once I was always very good in sales, and the reason was because I came from my heart and I was always in coherence when I'm in a sales situation. So I was leading a corporate sales team in finance and property, and I was teaching them how to come back into their heart and how to get coherence and how to send their energy out to all the people they were calling in their area, because they would cold call, for example, New Farm, and before we got them to get on the phones, we would bring them back into coherence and visualize and send that energy out. And then they were all so amazed at how easy it was in getting all the leads that came through, because they were coming from a place of service. And
Yeah.
they would gather a lot of information from that phone call, that is from a cold call, and would get all the information from their income to debt, like 2 pages full of information from a cold call. And then from there,
Mm.
they would, would have a look, they would have a look at where are they, how can we help them with their mortgage and reduce, the amount of interest they're paying, and how can we get them to retirement, that kind of thing. So we did that. We got the team to do that, and we increased sales by 400%. We had a very small
Mm.
team. There was only three of us on the phones, but we all the results were just amazing. We were making millions of
Mm.
dollars within that business. And I remember the director saying, whatever woo-woo stuff you're doing, Anna, it's working. It had no idea. And the amazing thing was everyone enjoyed their job because everyone was in joy. And they were
Yeah.
getting so excited to talk to these people because I knew, we could help them, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, and when we did that, it was my first experience of, in that type of role, in that, high level position, and able to do that. And I was able to do that as well. And I realized the power of not just strategy, but frequency was the
Yeah.
key component in
Yeah.
business.
Yeah. Because it
Yeah.
travels everywhere.
Travels. Yeah.
And
Stands
the
out.
frequency is going out to those
Yeah.
people before you even pick
Yes.
the phone up,
Picked up the phone.
right?
And even
Yeah.
a client of us actually said to us, I felt your energy and I felt safe to give you all that information because I don't normally give you that information over
Yeah.
the phone. And
That's
when the
good.
team heard that, it was just a powerful process to take them
Oh,
through, and it was just so
yeah.
beautiful. And
I'm getting this image of your heart connecting with hers like through the phone line.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that's the
they
coherence,
the
isn't it?
coherence, yeah, and the field working, sending that energy frequency to that person in that area, and they felt
Yeah.
that. So it was just beautiful. And it just made it fun as well, because, cold calling isn't the most easiest thing to do. So coming from that place, and phoning those people from that place, it just made the job a lot more fun. And then the team members would jump up and we would celebrate, and the information that we gathered from the client was just exceptional. Because they felt safe, we could help
Yeah.
them even more because they trust us. So that was just amazing. Yeah.
And I bet that changed the trajectory of those other sales callers as well in
Yeah.
their life. I bet
Yeah.
it changed them as well in so many ways. And, that's the ripple effect that
Mm, mm.
that
Yeah.
passion and heart-based work really
Yeah.
has.
Well,
Yeah.
everyone was happy. The directors were happy. The
Yeah.
sales, those telemarketers, they were making good commissions. So they were earning really good money, like really good
Yeah.
money. And they were able to travel and do things, and they were really enjoying their job. And they got to connect to the clients that would come in as well, because it was all about the connection and the customer service. So they got to meet the
Yeah.
clients and get to know them as well. So yeah, it
Oh,
was
so
beautiful.
good. So good.
So,
So I know there's a lot of business owners out there or entrepreneurs who do feel a little bit different than the mainstream.
yes.
So for those
Yes.
people who feel like they just don't fit in a box anymore and they're sick of the overwhelm and the push and the burnout, how can they turn that into their superpower?
Oh my gosh, what a great question. Thank you. Well, those people that feel they feel the difference. They're actually wired for alchemy. They're
Ah,
wired for leadership. They're wired to, a bigger mission. And that's why they feel that way. Does
right.
that just, yeah, yeah, just let that land for a minute. So if you're feeling like that, there is a reason why you're feeling that way. So and just
Yeah.
know that, because that is your superpower, not fitting into box. Because what's happened is you've allowed yourself to fit into the societal norm and you don't fit into that box. I remember going through this myself. So because I don't fit, because I would, go to a corporate job and come home and meditate and channel. Like,
Yeah.
so, and that
Yeah.
became my superpower. And that's what I'm known for in business. And that's what I do in business now, and I've owned that and I'm able to articulate that. I'm able to really create the message around that because I
Yeah.
fully own it. And that's who I am. So, for you guys, it's really sit down and go back in time and look at all the things, why, all the different things the different experiences that you've had, because that's what makes you you.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
can just feel like as soon as you said all of that, I just feel like some people that are listening, there's going to be this sense of relief. It's like, oh, there
Yeah.
is nothing wrong with me.
It
It's
doesn't,
just not, I just don't fit in that
you
box.
don't
And
fit in
that's
that. And
great.
that's amazing because you're a leader. You're actually a leader. You're aligned for alchemy.
Yes.
You're here
Yeah.
to create a mission, and you might not know what that is right now, and that's
Mm,
okay. But in time, if you come back into your frequency and into your heart,
yeah.
that answer will come. And then you'll sit there and go, oh my God, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, and it's such a relief when you get to that point. But like I kind of feel like it's always there. It's
Mm, mm,
always there. But our stories and our beliefs, what we've been told, what we've been drummed into us,
yeah.
it kind of puts up that big wall there. And I
Mm,
feel like people do have that call. And it's like I really feel like doing this. That would
mm,
really be amazing. But then all of those stories come in and no,
yeah.
you can't. And then it
Can't.
just
Yeah.
blocks off and you keep going back to the same box.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
I just feel like and you might agree with me over the last year in particular, those barriers are moving
Mm,
away. The
mm.
soul calling is getting bigger.
It's massive. Yeah. Well, I actually came and saw you over Christmas time because I had something happen with me, and it was, it was very triggering, but it was happening for me so that I can create a bigger mission, so I can, it opened up a space to call in higher level clients and more freedom and more abundance. And
Yes.
so just know that when you're going through things and you're getting triggered, always say this is happening for you. You might not understand what it is at the time, but it's creating space. It's creating, because when you create, it's how much you can hold in your field. So when
Yeah.
those things happen, when you get triggered, thank it, because it's allowing you to to see what's inside, what's in your subconscious, so that you
Yeah.
recognize what it is, because that's the key. That's the key to shifting from where you are to where you want to go. And then, once you look at it and clear it and own it and transmute from it, your field opens up even more, so you can hold even more because you've just cleared away that old relationship or business partner or whatever it is that was triggering you, that doesn't serve you, that relationship that doesn't serve you anymore. And you're able to, because you've learnt the lesson as well, hold a higher frequency, which means you're able to support more people because you've gone through that transition and you can support them through
Yep.
that transition as well, because your clients are just a few steps behind you. So if
Exactly.
so it's just really tuning into the lessons and how you've transmute yourself through that so that you can help somebody else along that journey. And
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
create that ripple effect, and it's just so beautiful.
Well, you do, but
Yeah. Mm.
the new journey isn't possible until you move past
Yeah.
the path that you're on, which the universe blocks in some way. It's like, okay, no, I'm going to force myself to go through this block and stay on the same path. Another block will come up.
Yeah.
But if you're
Yeah.
like, okay, how is this working for me?
Yes.
Then you
Yep.
choose that different path.
Mm.
And I kind of feel also behind all of that, you've got those new clients that you don't even know yet. They're calling you in. They're praying
Mm.
for you. I remember when I wrote my first book, and it was so hard to press the enter button because I thought, oh my God, I had to press the publish now. I was like, oh God, people are going to judge me. They're going to criticize me. I know my coach at the time said,
Mm.
there are people out there at 3 o'clock in the morning wondering how they're going to keep their salons going, how they're going to
Mm.
bring more clients in. They're praying for you. They're
Mm.
praying for the answers you've got. So they've
Mm.
manifested this book through you.
Yep.
So press the button. And I
Yeah.
and I've always remembered that, and I thought sometimes, yeah, we just have to kind of remember that if we
Mm.
are being called to a higher thing, it's not just about us. There's
Yeah.
other people who need the information or the help or the service or the heart or the love or
Uh,
the
Mm.
energy of
Mm.
us, and they're calling it in.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. I can
Yeah,
totally relate to that. Like I've been down that end and I've been down this end as well. So like
yeah,
you really do feel that. Particularly,
yeah.
if you're someone that's been asking you and it just happens to drop in your lap or it falls off the shelf, it's like, oh my God. And it happens to be your book. How amazing is that?
I know, and
Yeah.
yeah, so that's what we were saying before. When you are in
Mm.
flow, not only do the opportunities pop in, or the people, or the next step, or the answers,
Mm.
but you're allowing those also to come in, and they're not just coming from the dream you have; they're coming from other people's
Mm.
intentions as well.
Yes, you're picking up because you're picking up from the field. Like when you
Yeah,
create an offer, like, you're the reason why you have that because the offer is connecting with you in the quantum. So all these
yeah,
people are wanting that solution, and you're receiving the downloads of that solution because you've got the answer to solve it.
yeah,
That's just next
yeah.
level.
Oh, I just love these
Oh,
conversations.
so
So,
yummy.
yeah. So you're currently opening enrollments for your B Collective
I
VIP limited edition Fast Track Business. Tell us how people can work
Yes.
with you or go deeper into
Oh
this
my gosh.
frequency driven approach.
Oh, I love this offer. It's my highest level, and it's a new download as well. So I keep getting information.
Right.
So it's all channeled. So it's for entrepreneurs, and the whole premise of this is we do frequency first. So, we've got a 4-day immersion. The first day is all about frequency and recalibration. And then, we go into creating like photo shoots, and we also do video days. So I'm able to help create your offer. So like we download the offer in the quantum, we recalibrate the field of the clients, and then from there we build out the systems and process. So it's like a done for you with you So I'm in the trenches with you. We
Yeah.
build it out, but we do the frequency work, and I teach you all things sales, marketing, operations, the 6 pillars of business. So it's all encompassed in the 4-month transmission.
Yeah.
So we get to launch your offer. We fast track that. We launch it pretty quickly. You're receiving enrollments. I'm here to support you through the sales process, that kind of thing, because it's one-on-one as well as group training, Q&As.
Yep.
And then the other bonus, I've never added this before, is you get a ticket to the Women Rise conference with
Amazing,
Joe Worthy.
amazing. Yes, best
Like,
conference. I
oh,
was speaking at the last one, but
oh my
this
gosh.
one is in Bali coming up in
Yes,
May.
in
Woohoo.
Bali. So you get to become an international speaker as well. So because it's all about action taking. So you
Yeah,
get to fly to Bali. So the ticket includes the 3-day conference, the accommodation, most of the meals, the celebration. So all you need to do is buy the ticket over there. The accommodation is taken care of, and it's the bonus in that I decided to add into the big collective because it's all about helping women rise. So over the four
yes.
months, we also teach you how to become a speaker, and we do frequency work around that. So by the time you get to Bali, you're actually on stage. You're taking the action step. So
Amazing.
I'm
And
really
and I
excited
have
about
to
that.
say, I've had some emails coming through in the last week with absolutely amazing deals on flights to Bali. Like
Awesome.
seriously,
Yeah.
virtually nothing. Yeah.
Alignment,
So
full alignment. So I'd love to help any of you guys out there that really want to create and like a mission on like your mission offer that's
yeah,
in the quantum. We get to really deep dive into what's in the offer. We map it out exactly. And
yeah,
then from there, we work on frequency and we build it out through systems. And you get to learn all things sales, digital marketing, all the juicy things, but we also build it out for you. So you're not doing
yeah,
anything so that the whole idea is to get, take away all that sales process and all the systems that gets built out. So you're just, you
yes.
know,
It can
turning
put
up.
people in overwhelm. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you're
Yeah.
turning up, being you, doing what you love. So that's why I created that as well. So,
Yeah. Oh, that's
so
so good. That's so good. And the offer with the women's conference is amazing as well.
oh,
So I've got all of those details there in the show
yes.
notes
Oh,
and
beautiful.
the links to connect
Mm.
with Anna. But yeah, look, um if you are wanting to either start a business or revamp your own, yeah, definitely hook up with Anna
Mm.
and have a conversation. Just have a
Mm.
conversation, see where you're at, see how Anna can help you, and yeah,
Mm.
and I mean, I have seen you in action, and you really do take all of the overwhelm out of it,
Yeah.
and the fear. A lot of people
The
have a lot
fear.
of fear of sales and processes,
Yes.
and what if I
Yes.
do this wrong, and I'm going to put all this time into it, and what if that happens
Mm.
or this
Mm.
happens, and
Yeah. Particularly
you,
during the sales calls as well, the not just the sales, the enrollment process, taking the
yeah.
clients through. Just, I love being there to support clients because that's my specialty. And I do it from the
Yes.
heart. And I guide you how to convert, to take the clients through so that the clients know you're the person that they're supposed to work for, and doing it from the heart space, not the sales pushy way, but
Yeah.
from coherence and magnetism. And by the end of it, the clients are saying, yep, like I can't wait to start. So that's what I experience, and that's what my clients experience as well. So I'd love to be able to support you in that. Mm,
Yeah. Oh,
mm,
so fantastic. Thank
mm.
you. I just love our conversations. I think you've been on my podcast two other times
Twice,
or one other
twice,
time. Yes.
one other time. Yeah.
And I love our conversations, and
Mm,
I know that there was a lot of information in there that's going to help people,
mm,
and if they're ready, you can
yeah.
really help them level up as well. So,
Mm,
thank you
yeah.
for coming on. Is there any last things you want to say?
Oh my goodness, there's so much I could say. Is all I can say is, the whole idea is to come back to you and be
Yeah,
yourself, be you, because all your dreams and goals, that version of you, the reason why you desire something, because you've got a version of you that's already doing it now.
Yeah.
So our job is to align to that vision. And when you come into your heart in peace and coherence, the next steps just come very simply, and you're able to take that action step. So the work is going in and feeling love and above. Come back to love and above is the
Yeah.
key. And
Yeah.
then from there, you'll just get information sent to you via different mediums so that you can take the next action and just ask for one thing. What's my next step? What's my next step?
Yeah. And
And
then
then,
be in awareness of where the
yeah,
answers. Be in
yeah,
awareness of it
we're absolutely.
and
So, yeah,
trust.
trust.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you. Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. So,
Oh, such a pleasure. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. All of the information and links and all the ways you can connect with Anna are in the show notes.
yeah,
And I look forward to seeing you next time.
thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Trish Rock Inspires podcast. If you loved this episode, please share, subscribe, or leave a review. It helps it reach more people to help them step into their most empowered selves. If you'd like to learn more about the work that I do and how perhaps we could play together, please visit my website at trishrock.com.